You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County, Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. and Thursday at 11 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world. Listen to the sound of my voice. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. It is 57 degrees going up to a high of 67. No rain, so it's going to be a pretty beautiful day. We had a nice weekend, too. We had a nice Mother's Day. So to all of you mothers out there that I didn't get a chance to say Happy Mother's Day to over the weekend, hope you had a wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day and happy belated Mother's Day. As mothers, sometimes we don't feel loved and appreciated. I know. But it's so nice to have our day, and I'm happy that, I got the chance to spend some time with my mom, my daughter, who's a new mom, and, my niece and my sister-in-law. My husband made a big spread for everybody, it's because that's what he liked to do. He liked to cook, and it's all right by us, so we had food and just, I just kind of relaxed. I didn't do a lot, My daughter's aunt came by and kind of just hung out with her and the kids, and it was nice. I didn't want to do a lot. I just wanted to watch Hallmark. I wanted to watch Hallmark, and I wanted to lay around, and I wanted to munch on stuff, and that's exactly what I did. And now I probably need to just go walk it off, but it's okay. It's okay. So it's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Glad you guys are here. I'm glad you made it back safe and had a wonderful weekend. And just enjoy each other, enjoyed your family, enjoyed your friends. So happy about that. Happy to be here too. So today is May the 11th. And okay, so check this out, y'all. It's National Twilight Zone Day. Yeah, that's what it is. National Twilight Zone. So if you like the Twilight Zone, I used to watch the Twilight Zone when I was a little girl. Yeah. And it's so crazy because every New Year's they do a whole Twilight Zone marathon. I think it's every New Year's. They do a whole Twilight Zone marathon, and you sit there and you watch the marathon and you see like the crazy stuff. I'm attracted to stuff like that. My husband he probably got so tired of me this week because I watch so many alien shows. Like on the weekends, it's like our time to just kind of relax and chill out because he works a lot, I work a lot, and so when he works on Saturdays, I'll work till he get home, and then we kind of relax. But when we relax, my form of relaxing is watching like alien movies and stuff like that. So. Saturday night, it was kind of late, and he was playing like, what's that man's name? It's a rapper. Oh God, what is his name? Oh God, it's right on the tip of my tongue because we play him all the time. And he was blasting it too. So I had cleaned up the kitchen, and I went in the room, and he was blasting it. And I was like, okay, so I'm not gonna say anything because when I go in the room, I don't want to hear the music, especially not that type of. God, what is his name? It's right on the tip of my tongue. It's one of his favorite rappers. But anyway. He was blasting it when I got in the room. It was about 10 o'clock at night, so I really did not want to hear that at all. But I didn't say anything, so I got my phone, I got my glasses, and I left out the room, and I let him have his moment because I know I had been watching Aliens all day, and I didn't say anything. So he texted me like, "Where you at?" I was like, I didn't want to interrupt you. I know you was having your moment. You was enjoying the music. He was singing along and everything. I ain't say a word. And I said, I didn't want to disturb you. I know you was having your moments. I know we've been watching Aliens all week, all Saturday, all day today. So, I didn't want to bother you. And he started laughing. But, that I felt like that was a fair thing to do, right? I felt like it was only fair to me to let him listen to, oh my God, I can't think of that guy's name. Much as we listen to him. He's a little, I call him a little dirty boy because his raps is rough. Like you gotta like him, and I mean he's the songs are nice, but they rough. All right, but anyway, let's get on to the show. So, this is the part of the show where I'm supposed to have Georgette Taylor come on and give us the word for the week. However, again, we had some technical problems. Don't know why, but we did, and so I'm gonna give you the word of the week, and the word of the week is determined. Determined is your word for the week. So here's the thing, guys. You got to take that word and you got to use it. You got to find something you want to do and don't let up until you get it done. You got to keep making adjustments. You got to be determined to do whatever it is you want to do. So if you're trying to start a business and make that business successful, determination is going to get you there. If you're trying to be the best basketball player on the team, determination is going to get you there. If you're trying to open up your restaurant, determination is going to get you there. Whatever it is you're trying to get that degree, determination is going to get you there. Right now, we got crazy times going on, so you got to learn how to do school at home, virtual learning, all that stuff. Determination is going to get you there. You got to be determined. And I can tell you from experience, like, There are times when I just want to stop and quit. Like, I'm like, man, I am tired. Ooh, I am drained. I don't want to do this anymore. And then I look back on why I started my business, and I get a new sense of urgency. I might tack on something new to make it add something new to it, so I can get a fresh feel for like something new. But I'm determined, and I'm determined to make Good Morning Gwinnett a multi-million-dollar household brand like I am. I look at every day like what does that take, right? What do I have to do that? Who do I need to talk to? Who do I need to partner with? Who I need to, seek advice from? Do I need a mentor? So what does that look like? What do I want it to be? And I struggle with that, because, for a while it was like, okay, well, what good is the show doing? What purpose does it serve? And it's so funny because you keep asking those questions because you're determined. You keep asking yourself the questions. And the answer is going to show up. And I'm telling you, I struggle with that. Like, I love doing this show. I get up 4 days a week and do it live. And so, but I kept asking myself, so what purpose does the show serve? And even though I've had this conversation with Georgia plenty of times, and she says, Audrey, you started this show because you wanted to reach people who were shut in. And I said, that's true, but I don't feel like I'm reaching right now. And I really don't feel like I'm reaching right now because of the whole Corona thing. And I kind of fell back and started doing other stuff along with doing the show. But now I have a very clear vision about the show. I know what I want it to be. I know who it serves, and so, but if I had stopped and I wasn't determined to get those answers, it'll be just me doing a podcast and not really knowing what to do with that. You know what I mean? So you got to be determined. So your word for the week is determined. Whatever it is, you're trying to lose weight, determination is the key. Determination, focus, and honesty. Honest with yourself about what you're eating. Yep, what you're eating, you got to be honest with yourself about that. You got to be determined and honest. If you're trying to build a business and you spend now listen, I know I watch Aliens, but I need some time to just fall back for a second. I can't work 24/7. I know there are people out there who say you should never watch TV, you should be grinding all the time. I can't do that. It's not who I am. And so although I admire them for being able to do that, that's not me. So I have decided that on the weekends, it's for my family and me. It's me time and family time. So I'm not grinding 20. Now I do. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I will do work on the weekends. But I'm not going to beat myself up about it if I don't. And I just had to learn to do that because I used to beat myself up like, oh my God, I shouldn't be watching TV because, successful people don't watch TV, and all this craziness. But there are tons of people who are successful that watch television. And I'm one of them. And I'm all right with that. So I'm going to watch TV. But anyway, I'm going to stay determined though. I know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build a legacy for my family. I'm trying to build a household brand, and so that's my goal. But I want to do. It excites me to do this. But when I start struggling about what it looks like, it slows me down. But I'm determined, and I will stay determined until I hit the goals that I seek for myself and my business. All right. So your word for the week is determined. All right. Let's get it moving. So it's National Twilight Zone Day. Y'all like the Twilight Zone? It's probably on demand somewhere. I haven't watched it in years. I'm talking about for like 30. I used to watch it when I was a little girl. I don't watch it now. It's old. There are some movies that I watch that are old. Twilight Zone ain't one of them. All right. So let's get on with our horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. Today is Monday, May the 11th. And we're going to go ahead and kick it off like we always do. And that is with Aries. You are best to work at home. Clearing up overdue projects. Yep, work at home, get it cleared up. This is a great day to mingle with people you would like to impress. Okay, Aries. Your outgoing nature will win hearts. Okay, all right, now watch it. I ain't talking to all the Aries. I'm talking to my Aries. Watch it. I know your outgoing nature, your funniness, and your wit. Don't watch the hearts. I don't want to have to stick nobody in theirs. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Not really. I'm for real. Taurus, be honest in your communications and don't lose your cool if someone backs you into a corner. You can meet interesting new friends if you join a worthwhile group. Your efforts will be rewarded handsomely. Okay, Taurus, like whatever you do, if you put a good effort into it, you're going to get the reward, baby. Be determined because you're going to get rewarded handsomely for your efforts, but they got to be good efforts. Not bad efforts, good efforts. All right. Gemini, don't make large purchases or investments. Don't let your partner start any arguments. Passion should be redirected positively. You will be emotional about family matters. All right, listen here, Gemini. Don't make large purchases or investments today. It's not the day. You're going to lose if you do that, so don't do it. And yeah, don't let the partner start arguments. If your partner want to argue today, Gemini, you excuse yourself and move over to another room or go for a walk. Do something. Don't participate in the argument today. It's not going to do you any good. Arguments really never do you any good. Not really. Sometimes if you can sit down and have a good conversation, you can clear up some things. But a lot of times good conversations turn into arguments and then it just becomes worse. All right, Gemini. Cancer, you have an enjoyable time. You can have an enjoyable time if you socialize with friends. Mingle with those who can help you get ahead. Don't be disappointed if you don't get your way emotionally. Ooh, okay, that's Cancer. Cancer. Let me say that again. Don't be disappointed if you don't get your way emotionally. Listen, you can't always have your way. Today won't be the day to get what you want emotionally. So don't be disappointed. Just know that the stars is not on your side today emotionally. Not for you to get your way. So just know that. It's nothing personal. They're just not on your side today. Maybe tomorrow you'll get what you need emotionally. Leo, friendships could be terminated quickly if disappointments occur. You can make sound financial investments if you act fast. Someone you care about may not be too pleased with you. Ooh, they may not be too pleased with you today, Leo. What'd you do to them? They might be a little pissed off at you. Did you say something out the side of your neck? I don't know. What'd you do? They ain't gonna be happy with you. That's for sure. That's what the stars are saying. That's what they're saying. Virgo, you will meet exciting new people through interest groups or functions that you attend with your children. Stretch the truth and you may get blamed for something you didn't do. Put your efforts into money-making ventures. Here's the thing. Don't stretch the truth. That's called lying. Okay, Virgo, they talking about stretching the truth. That's a lie. Don't stretch the truth and then you can't be blamed. If you stretch the truth, you're going to get blamed. Just know that. Stop stretching the truth. Put your mindset on something else. Put it into making some money-making ventures. Bet the venture, though. Bet the venture. Just don't put it into anything. Make sure it's something that you know, love, care about. Don't just follow the dollars either, because that could backfire on you as well. I'm just saying. All right, listen, guys, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Stay tuned.
I know it don't show, but I'm falling. Cigarette smoke, sick from drinking. Baby, don't think I will save you, but I'll tell you the things we can do if you give in. There is nothing to be broken. Hear this moment. Don't let me think that. Give me what I need. Just wanna forget. Don't need time to breathe. Two hearts pumping blood, beating up for fun. Caress my bruises. Don't wanna go deep. Do it again and again, babe. No matter if we come clean. Tomorrow No matter if we come clean. Don't let me think back, give me what I need. Just wanna forget, don't need time to breathe. Two hearts pumping blood, beating up for fun. Caress my bruises, don't wanna go deep. Don't let me think back, give me what I need. Just wanna forget, don't need time to breathe. Two hearts pumping blood, beating up for fun. Caress my bruises, don't wanna go deep.
Welcome back. This is your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. You know, I was in deep thought just now, y'all, because I told y'all, and I'm gonna get on with the horoscope, but as the song was playing, I was really in deep thought because I told y'all I'm expanding the show. I'm doing a whole lot of things. I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, I want to bring on new show hosts because I want to, good morning, you know, we consider 12 midnight the beginning of the morning. And so I want to bring on more show hosts to fill in those time slots from 12 to 12. Like I do the 10 o'clock slot. So I'm looking to bring on more show hosts who can produce a show, and they'll be on the platform. They'll be on the Good Morning Gwinnett platform, and it's from 12 to 12. And I was like, and I was sitting here in deep thought as the song was playing. I almost like slept the song. So yeah, if I got that pause, it's because I was thinking. I told you I'm always thinking. All right, anyway, let's pick up our horoscope with Libra. Jealous co-workers may try to sabotage your attempts to get ahead. Remember that no one can walk through your door if there's someone standing in the doorway. You might have problems balancing your books. Let me tell y'all something. That was for somebody last week. I think I said the same thing last week, but it wasn't Libra. It was somebody else. And it was the same thing. Like, okay, y'all need to just clear the doorways. Like, for real. Clear your doorway. You trying to get somebody to walk through? Clear the doorways. Yeah. You might have problems balancing your books. Yep, you sure might. Get QuickBooks. And no, QuickBooks did not pay me for that. That's what I use. I use QuickBooks. I got the app on my phone. You can just scan your receipts and all that good stuff. Yeah, that helps you balance the books. I pay for the app. I think I pay $4.99 a month through the App Store. I've had it for almost 2 years now. Yeah, I think I got it in 2018. Yep, good little app. Scorpio, you will have a blow up today if your partner does things that you feel are not above board. Don't overspend on entertainment, on children, or make poor investments. Don't let your emotions interfere with completing your chores. I don't know. Sound like you going to have a breakdown today, Scorpio. You ain't be able to clean up the house. It could be an excuse because you don't want to be bothered with the house. Right? Could be. Woo, I got up this morning and fold up clothes. I never fold up clothes on Mondays. I always fold up clothes on Fridays, but I got up this morning and said, you know what, I'm going to fold up the clothes. I got a routine, so that's my routine. Mondays, I don't do nothing because Mondays after the weekend, I got to catch up. Monday is my catch-up day. So I don't have a whole lot of time to be messing around on Mondays. Now, I probably need to just get up a little bit earlier. I don't want to. I used to get up real early, and I still get up early. 7 o'clock is early, but some folks, that's real early. For me, that's just early. Real early is 5 o'clock. Yeah, that's real. Real early is 4 o'clock. So I don't want to get up at 5 o'clock, and I ain't apologizing for that. Sagittarius, look into alternate means of supporting your financial burdens. Try to bend, but not by no means should you give in completely. You can bend a little bit, but don't give in completely. Maybe it's time to look into ways you can improve your health. Okay. I don't know. The gyms may be open. I ain't going, though. You know, I had my membership at Crunch, but I ain't messing around with the gym. Go walking. Eat better. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to eat better. I gotta tell y'all though, like I used to eat a lot of sweets. I've been eating donuts. Yeah, like before, I'm not a carb person. And never, I was never carb. I like meat. I like butter. I like cheese. Never a carb person. But I'm telling you, since I've been quarantined in, we've been buying donuts. And that's because most of the time nobody's home. But now everybody's home and everybody wants to buy what they like. And Dunkin' Donuts it's seen us a lot this last month. It's going to show too. All right, Capricorn. You will have extra energy. Put it to good use. Travel will be favorable. You can gain knowledge from dealing with foreigners. You'll stay out of trouble if you pick projects that will benefit the whole family. You don't want to get in no trouble. Put that energy to some good use, and then include the whole family. That way you won't get in trouble, Cap. Just include everybody. Do something that you can. Now listen, don't do something that you can't include everybody and it becomes a mess. Then you got other problems. All right, Aquarius, they didn't fully understand what was expected. Look for professional guidance if you will help unite the family. If it will help unite the family. Underhandedness will affect your reputation. Okay, listen, Aquarius. Don't steal folks' ideas. Don't do underhanded stuff. It's going to affect your reputation. You know what I mean? Don't do it. You got a rep to protect, and it's going to follow you. I'm just saying. You know, you need some help with that. You get some professional guidance. Well, that's for the family. You might need it for business as well. Maybe the underhandedness is with the family. I don't know. Don't steal the money. Don't change the bank accounts. Don't change the insurance policies. Don't do nothing underhandedness. Underhanded. It's going to affect your reputation. That's all I'm saying. And my fellow fish, Pisces, your ideas will be well received. You can raise your standard of living if you pick up some freelance work on the side. Don't blow situations out of proportion. Okay, we'll try not today, fish. Listen, fish, we ain't going to blow nothing out of proportion. Right? We ain't going to do it. Not today. We're going to keep our heads about us, and we're going to do the right thing. Right? That's what we're going to do. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer. Now, let's get on to some news you can use. I hope you guys have been being safe. When I left here on Thursday, I did, I normally do my COVID report, like where we are, where we stand, and all that good stuff. When I left here on Thursday, our numbers were at 31,000 for the state of Georgia. Well, let me just tell y'all this. It's a little bit over 33,000 right now. Yep. It's a little bit over 33,000 people in the state of Georgia that have coronavirus. I told y'all, listen, here's the thing. It's not going to get better until it's completely eradicated. I don't think it's going to ever be completely eradicated. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know what it is yet. And people are still walking around, and people get pissed off. Like, people get shot and killed because they don't want anybody to say anything to them about this coronavirus, and it's dangerous. You know, I've seen people just walking out. You know, I went out, my husband, we rode out Friday because he's on the 10-hour shift, so we rode out on Friday, and people just out there just willy-nilly. I ain't get out the car. I was like, listen, I ain't getting out. Put your mask on. And it's so funny because when he come back in, I said, the people have their mask on? He was like, nope. He had his mask on, though. So he puts his mask on. He get back in the car. He wipes down with alcohol in his hands and stuff. Yeah. So, it's sad, but it's still rising. So when I left on Thursday, I announced, I think it was a little bit over 31,000 cases here in Georgia, confirmed cases. That was 3 days ago. Today is Monday. We got 33,833 confirmed cases. 1,405 deaths. 1,412 people in ICU. 6,001 hospitalizations. But we've given out 251,288 tests. So, and it's been updated every day, 2 times a day. So, I'm not on after 11 o'clock, so I can't give you that number. But let me give you the numbers where we are as a county. So, this is the top counties around me, around the Gwinnett County. So, Fulton County has 3,509 confirmed cases, 144 deaths. DeKalb County has 2,536 cases, 69 confirmed deaths. Gwinnett County, 2,447 cases, 87 confirmed deaths. Cobb County, oh my God, Doherty County looks bad. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't look. It's kind of stable. But Cobb County, 2,175 cases, 117 deaths. Hall County, 2,012 cases, 28 deaths. Doherty County, 1,593 cases, 126 deaths. I don't think that went up too much, which is a good thing because the Doherty County took a hit. It was number one in the state for deaths for a long time. Now Fulton County is number one, but Fulton County also has the most cases. Clayton County, 921 cases, 34 deaths. I think that's a lot. It's a lot. Sumter County, 400 cases, 32 deaths. Clayton County, I said Clayton County. Bartow County, 363 cases, 31 deaths. Mitchell County, 352 cases, 31 deaths. Lee County, 340 cases, 22 deaths. Upson County. So these counties right here that I hadn't talked about before, like Upson. I never mentioned Upson. 250 cases, 24 deaths. Thomas County, never mentioned Thomas. 242 cases, 26 deaths. Early County, 226 cases, 26 deaths. So to get the whole list, y'all, you can go to the Department of Public Health, the Georgia Department of Public Health, and it has all of the counties there. So I can't go through all of the counties. So if you want to know where your county stands, that's where you can go. You can go and check it out there. The Georgia Department of Public Health, they have all the stats there. They update it 9 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and I think 7 o'clock every day. So when I come on at 10 o'clock, they have just updated at 9 o'clock. So that's why my stats are like right up to date, like an hour in. And so they try to update it 3 times a day. So you can go to the Department of Public Health and you can get more information about that. The White House had people once again tested positive. Vice President Pence said he would not self-quarantine. He plans to be at the White House today. So he's there walking around. He was exposed to somebody. And he said he's not going to self-quarantine. His press secretary tested positive for coronavirus on Friday and plans to be at the White House. Ooh, yeah. So his press secretary tested positive on Friday. He said he'll be there today. See what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's just, okay, well, whatever. He ain't no chicken. He ain't no young chicken. So if you want to put yourself in danger and you want to put other folks in danger, y'all go ahead. Wipe the White House out. That's what y'all do. It's so sickening. Like, why would you be exposed and not go and put yourself in quarantine? Like, that's what you're supposed to do. Right? That's what you're supposed to do. Yep. So his press secretary, Katie Miller, tested positive for the virus. And so, she was in the White House with everybody else. But he said he coming to work today. I sure wouldn't be bothered with him. You come on in, Vice President. You be sitting in here right by yourself. That would be me. Sit on in there. You want to? Yep. Sit on in there. You want to come to work? Sit right in the office by yourself. Talk to me on the telephone. I ain't talking to you. Not at all. All right. So there are 3 communities in Georgia where state health officials and Google are piloting an application that will allow them to contract tracing on people who have contracted the COVID-19 virus. This started out in Massachusetts first. So, and Gwinnett County is one of those 3 local officials confirmed. So, in Massachusetts, they hired contract tracers to trace people. They hired 1,000 tracers to trace people who had been exposed to the virus because they're trying to get a handle on it. And they were taking a beating up there too. So now here in Georgia, they're doing the same thing. So Gwinnett, Newton, and Rockdale Health Department's District Director Audrey Arona said the 3 county health district as well as the districts of Macon and Savannah areas are serving as a pilot communities for a web-based application. It is a tool used by the health department to assist in contract tracing, Arona said. It's very public facing and interactive with public via text messages and that type of thing. And we're a pilot site for that. So we're trying to do contract tracing as well to find out who actually was, exposed to the virus, who actually had the virus. Because if you can start tracing people, it's kind of like patient zero. Like if you can start tracing people, you can kind of know who to test. If you can test the people, then you can know who to treat. So, but it's when you're all over the place, and now that we're open back up, everybody's just all over the place. So you really need tracers. You really need tracers to find people and trace people, so we know what people are, who've been exposed to this thing, who've actually had it, who have recovered from it. We can start tracing people, and that way we can get a better handle on this thing. Massachusetts did. They hired 1,000 people. This was back in early April to do this. So now Gwinnett is one of the 3 communities here doing this test pilot to see if, how we can trace people, along with Rockdale and other communities in Georgia. Rockdale and Newton and other communities in Georgia. So kudos for you guys for putting that into place. We gotta do this thing. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do it. All right, listen, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned. Welcome back. So I know everybody probably has heard the story about Ahmaud Arbery, who was the young guy who got killed in Brunswick, Georgia, because it made national news, and I think it's so sad because some people just evil, you know what I mean, and the people that support them and think that what they do is right, they're evil too. So the story is about the father and son who actually shot this guy. He was minding his business. He was just jogging, but because he was black, he was jogging while he was black. They decided that he looked like somebody that had broken into some houses. Now, mind you, he's jogging with some shorts on, nothing in his hands, no tools, no nothing. He was jogging. He didn't have a bag. He didn't have anything. He just had his shorts and sneakers on and a T-shirt. He was running. He was jogging. He didn't have on a mask. He was just jogging, minding his own business. And they decided to pull ahead of him and stop the truck and then stop him because he looked like somebody that had been breaking in people's houses. They need to go to prison for life. For life. So, State Representative Chuck Efstration has, he said that there's a bill called House Bill 26. He said it needs to be passed right now, and that's the Georgia Hate Crimes Act. Now, here's my thing, right? So if this bill has been sitting around for almost 2 years, what is the problem? Why hasn't it passed? Like, that should have been a no kind of thought kind of thing. Like, yes, we need to pass this bill because we need to make sure that this doesn't happen. But here's what I believe, and I could be totally wrong. But here's what I believe. I believe that the same people that are giving him opposition to passing the bills are the people like the father and son who did this heinous crime. Because what person in their right mind would want to pass that bill? If it's a hate crime, if it says a hate crime, it's a hate crime, right? So if you're having struggles passing the bill, what does that say about you? What does it say about you? Right? That you're evil, probably just like them. Look at the I don't know, was he like the district attorney or whoever he was, but he recused himself because he felt like what they did was correct. So there's a young black man running down the street with some shorts and a t-shirt on and some sneakers, and he was breaking into something. What was he using? What was he using? He didn't have anything in his hands, no tools, no bag, no backpack, no nothing. Just running down the street jogging like he always did. But because hate loves hate and crazy love crazy and evil loves evil, he felt that, you know what, I'm going to recuse myself because I feel like what they did was correct. They had a right to make a citizen's arrest. He wasn't even doing anything. They don't know who it was, but they decided to do anyway. Anyway, State Representative Chuck Efstration said, he has been fighting for this bill for 2 years. He said, I've been working to pass this hate crimes bill, law bill in Georgia 2 years. It has taken 2 years to pass a hate crimes bill. What does that say? And I hope somebody share this with the people who are holding up this bill. What does that say about you? What does that say about you? If you are holding up this bill, what does that say about you as a person? But see, here's the thing I realize about crazy people. They don't think they're crazy. Here's what I know about evil people. They don't think they're evil because they're crazy. Right? They're crazy and evil at the same time. So they don't think they're crazy or evil. They think what they stand for is correct. So the fact that somebody could just be, what if he was running, what if it was a white dude running down the hood and somebody popped the cap in him? Yeah, I said pop the cap. I'm from the bricks, baby. Born in Georgia, raised in Newark. Pop a cap in him. Oh, it was racially biased, and now they want to throw those people in jail without even thinking about it. But this young black guy minding his business, doing his daily jog, running down the street, these two nincompoops who need to be put behind prison forever decide they're going to do a citizen's arrest. No gun. He had no weapon. He didn't even have a bag. And killed him. And then it goes, well, he initiated the fight. Well, they hadn't been stopping, like waiting on him. They stopped and waited on him. He was minding his business. They pulled ahead of him. They stopped the truck ahead of him. They waited him. Then they confronted him. What would you do if you see a white man standing on the back of a pickup truck? Pickup truck? We know the story about that, right? And then another white man standing to the side talking about, let me talk to you. What would you think? Come on, y'all. Come on. Chuck Efstration, get the bill passed. Get the bill passed, Chuck. Tell your people they need to take a long look at themselves. The ones that's giving you problems about passing the bill, they need to take a real long look at themselves and ask themselves, what kind of person am I? Because you're probably just like the two right here in this picture. For more information about the story, go to GwinnettDailyPost.com and you can read the story there. And for all of those of you who felt like they did the right thing, take a look at yourself. Church-going Christian folks, look at yourself. That's another thing. They hide behind that. It's the Lord's work. Evil as they could be. I've seen the most evil people hide behind the Bible. Just evil. As if God don't see you. God sees all. Yes, he does. I don't mean that. Stuff like that just annoys me. So I just went off on a tantrum, I know. But let me go ahead. Let me say something good right now. Primerica makes 100,000 donations to the Atlanta Food Bank. Okay. Whew. Let me take a breath. That stuff ticks me off because people just sick and they don't think they're sick. And then the people around them just as sick and they don't think they're sick. Just a whole bunch of sick, evil people. I'm going to recuse myself because they had a right to make a citizen's arrest. Did you see the video? Dumb. Ooh. Yes, it's my show. I can go off on a rant if I want to. All right, some good news. Let me go on to some good news, y'all. I'm gonna digress and go to some good news because that stuff pisses me off. In response to the growing demand at local food banks, the Primerica Foundation is providing funding to increase refrigeration and storage capacity for fresh produce and perishables, as well as purchase food for the Atlanta Community Food Bank Emergency Network. To that end, the foundation recently made a $100,000 donation to the Atlanta Community Food Bank. Amid the recent layoffs and furloughs due to the coronavirus, and that has, let me tell you something, that thing has put a dent on a lot. My husband went to the store. He went to Kroger's. He was like, "Audrey, there's no meat." Like, that's because the meat packing companies have shut down. Like, there was no meat at the store. I was like, so I've gone to a store and there was no meat, but I wasn't expecting Kroger's to be out of meat. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? He was like, there was no meat. Like, it looked crazy. And I don't know if you've gone to a grocery store. I've only gone like twice in the last 2 months because I wasn't there yet. I'm better now. Every day makes it better for me. I told you I lost family and friends to this thing, so it shook me, and I have not really been myself since then. And I just, I went to the store twice since everything happened. But when I did go, I went for my mom, and she really wanted me to go, so I went. And when I did go, it was like, okay, I took a picture like, there's nothing in here. There was no meat. And now I went to Ingles over in Decula. There was no meat. So, yeah, it looks crazy, y'all. We're the United States of America. We're the United States of America. I want to say something so bad. You wouldn't think this would happen to us, right? Because we are the United States of America, the richest country in the world. We need to check ourselves. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Crazy, evil folks. Check yourself. Pray. And I have to pray. I need to pray when I get finished with this show because I'm feeling some kind of way right now. All right, anyway, so kudos to Primerica. I'm going to give them a round of applause. Kudos to you guys for, stepping up and saying, here's money. Primerica is always doing stuff. They sometimes they get a bad rap because of the industry that they're in and the way the company is structured. But when I look over here, they're always doing something good to help out in our community here in Gwinnett County. And they are located, the main headquarters is located in Duluth. I hold the Primerica's life insurance license, so I help people get life insurance every now and again. When they come to me, I'm busy doing the show, so I don't do a lot of life insurance business. But I keep my license active because if someone needs it, I can do it, and I work with Primerica when I do that. Listen, I forgot to announce is Wednesday is coming up, so make sure to listen to the show. Make sure to listen to the show today and tomorrow, and then Wednesday at 10:30. So you can find out what question I'm going to answer for Gwinnett Wednesday. So make sure to listen in. All right. Let's keep it moving. All right. Snellville, Brazelton, reopening City Hall to the public. Oh, yep. All right. So Snellville is reopening its City Hall on Monday, today. So they're open. Brazelton Town Hall is reopening next Monday. Both buildings will be open, will have new protective measures in place for employees and members of the public. Now, you can go in there. I'm sure you still have to do the same things you did before, but you probably got some plexiglass or something up. So, Snellville is requiring all visitors to the building to wear masks and to follow social distancing guidelines as recommended by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The city's senior center will not be reopened at this time. It remains closed until further notice. People over 65 are at higher risk of developing complications for the coronavirus, and the CDC discourages groups of more than 10 from congregating. Brazelton is installing plexiglass, which I kind of figured this because I've seen a lot of places install plexiglass, cough shields, and transaction windows that didn't previously have them, but now it makes. My daughter said she went to the nail salon. She said a nail salon, if you go get your nails done, it's totally encased in plexiglass up high to the ceiling. So if you sit there, the only thing sticking out is your hands. Yep. So because they got to take the precautions. Like they got to get their business back on track. So while they've been shut down, they decided to put plexiglass around the nail booths where you go get your nails done, and you got to sit there behind the plexiglass and get your nails done. Because you talk, you sneeze, you cough, all that stuff happens, especially when you get your nails done. They sitting there, they filing down your nails and nail dust going everywhere. You can sneeze or cough. Right. So they gotta do what they gotta do. So Burlington is installing plexiglass cough shields at transaction windows. There will be signage showing recommended distance between people and the public. The public will be restricted to the lobby area and meeting rooms unless they have an appointment. Meeting with town officials are by appointment only. According to Brazelton press release, members of the public will be required to wear masks inside town buildings, and public employees are allowed to refuse to meet with someone presenting symptoms of coronavirus or the flu. I had to go out and buy my daughter a gift for Mother's Day, and I'm telling you, I went out Saturday because I was freaking out. Like, I didn't want to go, but I was like, I got to go get her something. I know what she likes. I know what she's doing. I know what would probably be a great gift for her. I try to buy gifts that matter. And I went to the store, and it was in a clothing store. And when I walked into the store, I had my mask on, and it was people in the store. It wasn't a lot of people, probably about 7 people. So when you get to the store, they had on the sign on the door, we're only letting in between 20 and 30 people at a time. But it was only about 7 people in there because I don't think a lot of people knew they were open. I just took a chance and said, you know what, let me just go. So my husband and I went out. Well, there was a woman come to the door, right? Pissed me off. I just wanted to punch her. She comes to the door with no mask on. And there's a big old sign on the door saying, you have to wear a mask if you want to come into the store. She comes to the door. She comes to the store. She goes, do I have to have on a mask? And they were like, yep. And she got mad and turned around and left. So what? Leave. We don't want you here anyway because you don't have on a mask. If the sign on the door says you need a mask, why would you come in and ask, do you need a mask? Everybody else that you see, everybody turn around, look at her, everybody got on a mask. Do I have to have on a mask? They were like, yes. Did you not? I want to say something. Did you not see the effing sign on that door? That's what it says. Well, you have to wear a mask to enter this store. And I'm not mad at people. Listen, those people work at that store. They have to go home to their families. They need to be protected. So if you want to come and be stupid and don't put the mask on, then you be stupid. Don't endanger other folks. She left. She was like, I'm like, yeah, leave. Nobody wants you here anyway. Get out. I know I sound like an angry black woman today because I just can't stand stupid people. And I don't care who's listening and who think this, oh my God, we can't get back to life as usual. No, we're not going back to life as usual. Because there's a freaking virus going around killing people. And if it hasn't touched your family, you need to thank God it hasn't. If it hasn't touched your friends, you need to thank God it hasn't. You know what I'm saying? Because some of us weren't that lucky. We had family and friends that died. And so, yes, I'm pissed off about it when I see dumb people not following the rules. And I'm going to always say something. So that's just what's going to happen. All right, I'm going to a song because them last 2 stories done tick me off. I'm normally in a good mood. I don't know. I shouldn't be reading the news today. Stay tuned, y'all. I'll be back.
My life wasn't perfect, yeah, I know that now. When it came crashing down, all I know is that I need you around. When it comes crashing down, all I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby, you can give me everything I want. Everything I want. Always dance and sing. You're captivating me. All I need is to know that I'm in your heart and never be apart. All I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby. I can give you everything you want. Everything you want.
back. Listen, guys, so that the garbage and recycling companies is returning to their normal schedule. I think they were kind of on a different kind of schedule because of all the stuff that was going on with the coronavirus. I got to tell you, we have never had so much garbage, but I realize it's because everybody has been home. We have a lot of garbage. We got so much garbage, we had to get a second garbage can. And that was a fee, but we needed it because we were like, okay, why we got so much garbage? But everybody's home. Like normally everybody's not home, but everybody's home, and so we got a ton of garbage. But anyway, effective today, all garbage and recycling and yard services will return to normal in Loganville. This includes bulk item pickups as well as limb and tree services and yard debris and chipping services. So residents are reminded it may take some time to fully clear debris piles that have accumulated around the city. So just be mindful of that if you live in Loganville. It's going to take a little bit of time, but they're going to be returning to normal today. In Duluth, dumpsters and glass recycling and public works facilities will be reopening on the 14th. Garbage pickup in Duluth is currently running on schedule, so that's a good thing. Lawrenceville Sanitation Department is fully operational. On today, sanitation crews will begin to leave stickers on the trash carts of customers not following Lawrenceville collection policy. Our garbage must be bagged and placed inside the city-issued trash can. So you got it, because I can tell you right now, we used to be able to put trash on like drop a couple bags on the ground and they would pick them up. You know, sometimes they pick up two. They stopped picking up off the ground at all. It's like we're not picking up because of Corona. We're not touching the garbage. So if you want the garbage to go into our garbage truck, it needs to be inside the garbage can. That's why we ran out of space. Because every now and then we would have, especially when holiday time came up, we would have to, put a couple of bags on the side of the garbage can, and then, they would pick them up and put them in the garbage can. Not since Corona. It's like, yeah, we're not picking up like that anymore. No curbside pick. We put it in the garbage can. So we had to get a second garbage can from the city. But anyway, to find out more about garbage collection and where your town stands on this, you can go to ajc.com. ajc.com. You can find out about all the different, where you live in Berkeley Lake, Little Burn, Loganville, Norcross. All of them is there. The information is there, but you got to go to ajc.com. Or just call your local company if you got questions. So there's a new grocery store this grocery store opened last year in Snellville. It's called Little. It opened last year in Snellville, and I talked about it. And now there's one open in Peachtree Corners. So there's Mayor Mike Mason said, "We are pleased to welcome Little to Peachtree Corners. We know that the new grocery store will be well received by our residents and will provide our community with greater variety of shopping options. The city appreciates the enhanced measures Little has in place to ensure its customers and employees will be able to shop and work in a safe and healthy environment during this time, while we are most altered." The way is just altered. The way we live is just altered. Anyway, the store right now operates from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The adjusted schedule that Little is put in place because of the coronavirus. There will be special hours from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays for customers who are 65 years of age or older, who have health conditions and are at a higher risk of catching coronavirus. So right now the store's hours are 8 to 8, but starting soon they're going to be open from Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. just for customers who are 65 years or older, who have other health conditions that may put them at higher risk of coronavirus, right? And I think that's a good thing. Anyway, it's a huge store. They're also opening up another one right here on Sugarloaf Parkway. This is closer to me. This one is in Peachtree Corners. There's one in Snellville on Highway 78, and they're putting one on Sugarloaf. So they're coming around. I want to go in there and see what they sell. I know it's a German restaurant. I talked about it when it opened up last year in Snellville, because last year, unfortunately, because of coronavirus, I don't think they could do the same thing in Peachtree Corners. But last year, when they opened in Snellville, the first 100 people to get to the store on a certain day, we got a $100 gift certificate. That's not going to happen. I know that's not going to happen right now. So, because of this coronavirus, they can't have people rushing into the store. They don't want 10 or more people in one place at one time. So, even though I'm sure the store is pretty large, when you're standing outside in a line and everybody trying to push to get the $100 gift certificate, especially now when money is tight, food is scarce, yeah, a $100 gift card to eat sounds great. That's why people should be listening to my show, because they don't know what I'm giving out. Could be a gift card to get some food. but gotta listen to the show. Yeah, so anyway, for more information about Lidl, you can go to www.lidl.com. www.lidl.com. Lidl.com. They're probably hiring, so if you need a job, I'm sure they're hiring. They say full-time and part-time employees at the grocery store are eligible for medical coverage provided by Care First, Blue Cross, and Blue Shield, regardless of how many hours they work. So if you are a full-time or part-time worker, you looking for a job, yeah. Here's something else they said. Employees who get COVID-19 or who work at a store that is quarantined will receive up to 14 days of paid administrative leave. Employees who are over 65 years of age who have medical conditions that put them at higher risk of catching COVID are eligible for paid administrative leave during the whole pandemic. So if you work for them, you got some pretty decent benefits. If you're looking to work for them, they're offering pretty good benefits. And I'm sure they're probably hiring people. I know the one over by me is not open yet, so you might want to go to Lidl.com and see about getting a job there. Lidl.com. That's www.lidl.com. Click on careers and find out when the one on Sugarloaf is going to be open. The Peachtree Corners is about to open, so I'm sure they got staff already. But Sugarloaf probably is not staffed yet because they're still working on the parking lot. Yeah, so check it out. Check it out, because you never know. Could be a good job for you. I know a lot of people looking. Man, this week right here, I got to tell you, we lost like 4 people in the entertainment world. We lost Jerry Stiller. He is Ben Stiller's dad. He's an actor and a comedian. We lost him today. He died of natural causes, did not die from corona. We also lost Betty Wright, man. Y'all know Betty Wright. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night that you make me a woman. That was one of my favorite songs. My mother used to play that song when I was a little girl. And so, of course, I grew up loving the song. And then my daughter grew up loving the song. We all love the song. Betty Wright passed away, and Little Richard passed away. Yeah, we lost some people. And then Andre Harrell, man, that was a shock. Like, Little Richard was 87, you know. So he lived a full, long life. But Andre Harrell, and so did Betty Wright, she was up in age too. But when I heard about Andre Harrell, I was like, what? So Andre Harrell, he was like a pioneer in the hip hop industry, man. He gave a lot of people their start. I didn't even know he was the creator of New York Undercover. We used to love New York Undercover with Malik Yoba. They played the cops. Man, I love that show. I didn't know he was a producer for that show. He was also, you know, he launched the careers of Robin Thicke. He launched Puffy, Mary J. Blige, Jodeci. Jodeci is one of my favorite groups, you know. Yeah, that was a shock to me. So we lost a lot of people this week. Andre Harrell, man, that was a shocker. You know, he was 59 years old. Yep, he was 59 years old. He helped a lot of people get into this industry. The Boys, Heavy D, Teddy Riley, a lot of people. He also produced Strictly Business. Yep, he did a lot. So all you guys are going to be missed, man. You're going to be missed. You know, Little Richard, you know, everybody know Little Richard. Little Richard he dressed, you know, he's known for that, right? That look, and his big hair. He was a pretty man. Little Richard was a pretty man. Like, I would see Little Richard, he was pretty. He had his hair did up, but he was an icon. He was an icon of his time. He's going to be missed, and he was a pioneer. I'm telling you, let me tell you two things here's the two things that are guaranteed: taxes and death. People getting up out of here, man. I'm telling you, it's pretty crazy, but it is what it is, and nothing we can do about it. But keep it moving. All right, so on to a lighter note. This is kind of cool. So check this out. Sugar Hill challenges Norcross to a lip sync battle. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yep, so Sugar Hill has challenged Norcross to put their skills to the test in an ultimate showdown of showmanship, creativity, and fun for a lip sync battle. Both cities are asking residents and friends to submit a video of dancing or lip syncing. Sugar Hill residents will lip sync to the song Pocket Full of Sunshine by Natasha Bedingfield. Norcross residents are asked to lip sync to the song Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake. That is so cute, let me tell you. People are being creative. right? All video submissions are due by this Friday, Friday, May the 15th. Video should be filmed in horizontal mode and can be made by the phone or webcam. Ideally, videos should include the entire song so editors can compile clips into a final video for the challenge. It's due by this Friday at 5 p.m. So if you want to participate, you can. I think that's so cool. That is so cool. Now, sometimes when you do a video, because the song is probably 3 to 4 minutes long, it could be a large video. So they're telling you if you got a large video and you can't transfer it, you can't email it, use WeTransfer. That's WeTransfer.com. It's free. I use it all the time when I got big files. So you can use WeTransfer to transfer the file, because sometimes big files will not transfer from your phone. Sugar Hill residents can send their files to events@cityofsugarhill.com, events@cityofsugarhill.com, and Norcross can send its submissions to communication@norcrossga.net, communication@norcrossga.net. So if you want to be part of this thing, you can send your stuff in there. I think that's so cool. Join in. Become a member. All right, listen, I didn't realize it was after 11 o'clock already. I've been talking a lot today. I'm going to go to my last song, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to give you my inspiration for the day, and then I'm out. Stay tuned.
Tell me your story. Tell me what made you change your mind. How you move forward and still go against the tide. Yeah. Who did you make? Who made you strong? Yeah. Did you get help when that was rough? Yeah. Tell me your story. How did you make your dreams come true? You're so strong, I wanna be strong. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like you. 'Cause you're so strong, I wanna be so strong. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like you. When I grow old, when I grow old. When I grow old, when I grow old. Tell me your story. How did you find your peace alive? Yeah, oh yeah. Who made your heart smile and made you lose on track of time? Yeah. Do you think I'll by your side all day and night? Someone to care about and do you right. You still wrote your story when nobody believed in you. Yeah. You're so strong. I wanna be strong. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like you. 'Cause you're so strong. I wanna be so strong. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like you. When I grow old, when I grow old. When I grow old, when I grow old.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. I've been on a long time today. I didn't realize how much I was talking today. But anyway, thank you again for listening. But before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration for today to help you keep thinking about things you need to think about. So here it is. The time is always right to do what is right. Let me say that one more time. The time is always right to do what is right. Dr. Martin Luther King said that, and he was absolutely right. You know, we've seen so many senseless murders of young black men who died for no good reason, just because people just evil and stupid. And people have seen this and they don't know what's right. The time is always right to do what's right. And I'm not going to even get back onto that. But listen, thank you again for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but spent the last hour and 7 minutes with me, and I appreciate you so much. Forgive me for my ranting and raving, but stupid people, they irk me. They do. Evil people, they irk me. They do. And so you got the people that don't want to wear the mask, and, you know, they think you just need to get out there and be all willy-nilly stupid, you know. So I'm calling you stupid. Yep, I am. Evil people who think that it's okay to shoot somebody. They're walking, they're running with sneakers, shorts, and a t-shirt on. They look like somebody. We're going to make a citizen red. Stupid. Yep. Evil. Yep. And the dumb-dumbs that follow the stupid, evil people, you're dumb and stupid and evil too. So forgive me again for ranting and raving, but those things irk me. I do appreciate you listening. Please be sure to share the show with your friends. Follow the show by going to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes. Also, you can get the app from the app stores, Apple Store, Google Play Store, and you can listen to it on your Alexa. All you got to do is download the skill to your Alexa and say, Alexa, open Good Morning Gwinnett in the latest episode of play. So if you miss it on Thursday, you can listen to it on Friday by listening to that or just going to the website. Appreciate you so much. Thank you again for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Until next time, stay safe. And I'll be back. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you missed an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you liked this episode, subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit www.noisemedia.us.